Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas getting set for UFC 245 alongside Colby Covington, who of course meets Kamaru Usman this Saturday for the undisputed UFC welterweight title. Colby, it's good to see you. You just had the face-off with Kamaru. What did you say to him up there?
I told him what happened to his hairline. You know, that hairline is 30% gone. You know, he's only got 30% left. And I also told him his mom wanted his bed sheets back.
And did he say anything back to you?
Nah, he was just smiled, but I could see that he's starting to get nervous. Now he's realizing that on Saturday night he's going to let the whole world down and no one's going to care about him anymore.
There's obviously a lot of pressure on you. You've said a lot going into this fight. Are you feeling that? This is the biggest fight of your career by far. Are you feeling that pressure right now? And if so, how are you handling it?
Not at all, man. I don't feel any pressure, to be honest. I feel like, you know, I'm the underdog. I'm the guy that no one expects to win. And I've been doubted my whole career. My last 4 fights, you know, they've sent guys out, but don't send a guy out that you don't want back.
One of the storylines that has developed this week has been you kind of talking about the quote-unquote character, the gimmick, if you will. Max Holloway was critical of you sort of peeling back the curtain and breaking the fourth wall. What do you make of the reaction to some of the things that you have said about this persona that you have?
You know, there's no persona, there's no character. It's just me turning it up to 11. You know, it was a point in my career where I realized I needed to change something. I needed to stop hiding in what I really felt inside and just started being honest and real. You know, before I was scared to say the wrong things because I was scared that the media would judge me, or I was scared the UFC was going to take my contract away when I had nothing, when I had no platform. But now, you know, I have a platform and I can say whatever I want. I don't really care who likes me and who doesn't. On Saturday night, they're going to find out. You can't stop me.
To that point, you have said a lot, perhaps more so than anyone, about Dana White. Are you at all concerned about potential repercussions from the things that you are saying about him?
Not at all. You know, I've been honest. You know, it's unfulfilled promises, and it's a two-way street, man. I would treat him good if he would treat me good, but he treats me like shit, and so I'm not going to treat him good and pretend like we're friends. This is business, and I'm an independent contractor. I'm not an employer for the UFC. The UFC is employed by the Colby Covington business.
Has he reached out to you privately and said, hey, I don't like this, or cool it on that front?
No, not at all. You know, I was trying to get meetings from him for so long, and he denied him. He's like, I'm not meeting with him, blah, blah, blah. Before I started going off on him, that's when I had to go confront him at the blackjack table at the Palms. And, you know, that's the only way I could find him is tracking him down. You know, he won't have a conversation with me and explain to things why he's unfulfilled the promises that he made to me.
You are technically the challenger in this fight, the B side, if you will, the champion always the A side. However, you're getting the majority of the attention. Do you feel like you are being compensated fairly for your part in this fight?
Everybody knows I'm both sides. I'm the A and B side, man. I'm America's champion, I'm the people's champion, and I'm Donald Trump's favorite fighter. This belt right here, Ariel, this is the most coveted title in all of sports. So, you know, there's no challenger about this. Everybody knows I'm the man. They came to see me, and there's no doubt about that.
Are you happy with what you're being compensated?
No, I'm not happy with what I'm being compensated. I'm being underpaid. I'm being undervalued, and the UFC needs to pay up. And if they don't pay up after this fight, you'll probably see me in WWE.
This is it.
This is it, man.
Putting your foot down.
I'm putting my foot down. I'm willing to retire on Saturday night after I win and go to WWE forever and leave this stupid, corrupt business behind.
Is there an offer on the table from them?
There's not an offer on the table currently, but I guarantee after this weekend there's going to be some offers.
Will the president be in attendance on Saturday?
Unfortunately, you know, he thought that me and Marty Fake Newsman were going to headline the Garden back in November, so that's the only reason he went to New York is he thought I was fighting there, and he put it in his schedule 2 months out to go plan to see me there. But then that fight got scrapped because Marty couldn't get the EPO out of his system. So, you know, he's too busy with the impeachment hearings and all the stuff going on in Washington right now that he couldn't make it out this weekend. But he tweeted me today, and, you know, I'm sure I'll get a call Saturday night before the fight and after the fight, and, you know, I know he'll be watching at home.
What about his children?
Yeah, Don Jr. has a charity thing that he does every year on this weekend. He couldn't make it as well, and, you know, I don't think Eric will be able to make it. There's still a possibility, but, you know, I'll have Candace Owens in attendance. She'll be front row, and Dana White's best friend, Tito Ortiz, will be right next to her.
Okay. And I like the outfit, by the way. What's the inspiration behind this? I mean, I think I know what it is, but could you tell us?
Well, you know, Marty's been saying all these things that he's more American than me. You know, the only thing more American, there's nothing more American about him than me. I mean, let's be honest. My family served in the military. They shed blood for the red, white, and blue, this flag. What's his family ever served besides in the federal penitentiary?
We shall leave it at that. Thank you, Colby. Best of luck to you on Saturday. Can't wait for it.
Thanks, Ariel. The greatest of all time right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.